we last left our unlikely heroes, Puds, the violent hedgehog knight, and Archibald, the mad engineer, were drowning their frustrations in a dusty Egyptian tavern, dreaming of lost pyramids and forgotten treasure. But when a mysterious talking black cat appeared with dark prophecies, their lives spiraled into chaos as they faced off against a cult intent on unleashing the ancient god Setekh from beneath a cursed construction site. Through brute strength, explosive inventions, and ancient magic, they narrowly stopped Setekh's return by dropping a massive stone block on his monstrous shadowy hand. Now, fleeing into the endless sands, they know this was merely the beginning of a greater battle. Their journey has only just begun.
Hello, fellow travelers, and welcome back to the Big Quest Ion. This is episode 2 in our AI-driven series, The Curse of the Black Pyramid. That's right, this podcast is quote-unquote written by AI, and it acts like our little digital dungeon master, leading us on a quest full of all sorts of psychedelic buddies and baddies. But fear not! We, the humans, have one hand firmly on the wheel and will make sure that we do in fact drive the car over a cliff. If you've ever wondered what it would be like if a major motion picture was produced after optioning a toddler's finger painting as the IP, this is the show for you. When you hear the sound design, that's how you know the script was written by AI. And when it cuts out, that's when you know that it's the boring old human thoughts. A little bit of business to take care of before we get going. We're going to do our best to sort of bleep out all of the unsavory language. But this isn't exactly a show for kids. In fact, I would say that the hosts of this show are basically teenagers trapped in adult bodies. So mature themes abound and listener discretion is advised. Okay, one thing I would like to do in this episode that we didn't do in the last episode is I'd like to introduce an element of random chance. I was thinking about it where it's like, crushing this hand this way is so dumb. I would love to give that almost like a Dungeon Master's rating where it's like, all right, this has got like roll 15 or above or something to see if this works or whatever.
So, or like based on the character and their abilities, make a realistic decision as to whether or not they accomplished whatever it is they're trying to do.
When we last left off, we were sort of traipsing our way into the desert like a bunch of feral children, and now we're excited to get back to it. We could either go to option A, the city of Khefer-Rah, where it's sort of a bustling, lawless trade city with thieves and merchants and all kinds of fun shenanigans, no doubt. Option B, the Cursed Oasis. That's right. Where there's sort of like a deep pool of water and a mysterious garden spirit that gets awakened and all that kind of crazy shit. And then 3, the Pyramid of the Forgotten King. We find an old half-burned scroll and then a hidden pyramid buried beneath the dunes and just like a bunch of like clues and shit in there. And so this was one that we left up to the audience to decide where we went. Currently,
the audience.
The audience that we have is the two of us. So where do we want to go?
An audience of 2. I think A opens up the opportunity for not only kind of new characters, but doesn't contain us so much.
I am also leaning towards option A. In fact, I'm like all in on option A. The audience has spoken, and we have decided that we are going to choose A.
Stretch the fingers, flex the tits. Okay. Chapter 2, The City of Secrets. The scorching sun beats down upon the vast desert as Puds, Archibald Mortimer Rigsby III, also known as Archie Riggs, he loves the ladies, and the Black Cat approach the towering gates of Khefer-Rah, the infamous desert city known as the City of Thieves. The city buzzes with life, a melting pot of outcasts, merchants, con artists, and mystics. Bright-colored tents and sandstone buildings stretch in every direction. The air hums with the sounds of haggling, laughter, and occasional fights breaking out.
What are you looking at?
So this is Khefer-Rah? Smells like camel shit and regret.
Oh, precisely. It's the perfect place to seek out hidden truths, ancient maps, and perhaps a bit of trouble. I have always wanted to visit this place.
Careful what you wish for. The city eats outsiders alive.
Well, lucky for us, we're not outsiders. We're adventurers.
Yeah, right, and I'm the pharaoh's cousin.
They step inside the city gates. Immediately, a young, grinning street urchin named Zahira rushes over, blocking their path. She's nimble, no older than 16, with keen eyes and infectious energy.
Welcome, honored visitors. For a small price, Zahira will be your personal guide through Khefer-Rah. I'll show you wonders, secrets, and maybe save you from being robbed blind. Yeah? Who's gonna rob us? You. If I wanted to, you'd already be broke, little warrior.
I like her already. So tell me, Zahira, do you know anything about ancient pyramids? Specifically those belonging to the god Setekh?
Zahira's eyes widen slightly, then narrow as she glances around suspiciously.
Careful with that name. There are ears everywhere. Follow me if you value your lives.
She darts into a crowded marketplace. Puds groans, but they follow. They wind through bustling stalls filled with spices, jewels, weapons, and exotic animals. Zahira stops suddenly, ducking behind a silk merchant's tent.
Look, if you're after Setekh, you're not just looking for treasure. You're looking for trouble. Bad trouble. There's a man here, General Hekau. He rules the city in everything but name, and he's hunting anyone who even whispers about Setekh. So what's he want with an angry old god? Power, revenge, a weapon maybe, who knows? But he's paranoid. People disappear around here. People who ask the wrong questions.
And yet here you are, talking to us. Does that make you brave or foolish?
Both. But also, I need your help. I know someone who might have answers. A fortune teller named Madame Suru. She's strange, dangerous, and possibly not human, but if you want answers, she has them. We came all this way to trust a teenager and a crazy fortune teller.
Well, you trust an insane engineer and a talking cat, so why not?
Good enough for me. Lead the way, Zahira. We've got history to rewrite.
Sure. Just don't get killed before I get paid.
They weave through the market, deeper into the city's shadowy heart. Zahira leads Puds, Archibald, and the Black Cat through a narrow, winding alley lit by flickering lanterns. The noise of the city fades to a distant hum. They stop before a tiny, rundown building marked with strange symbols in faded paint.
This is it. Madame Suru's place. Keep your wits about you. She's unpredictable.
I find unpredictability rather charming. I'm getting the vibe that Archie's kind of a Don Juan, you know? Watch out, Madame Suru.
Yeah, that explains a lot.
Zahira knocks softly on the wooden door, a pause, then...
Enter, travelers. I've been expecting you.
Oh, that's promising.
They step into a dimly lit room filled with incense smoke, strange crystals, preserved animals in jars, and faded tapestries depicting scenes of ancient gods and battles. Madame Suru sits at a round table, her face obscured by a sheer veil, eyes glowing faintly. They like glowing eyes in this show.
Yeah. I mean, that must be like a thing about the world, you know?
It's kind of June-like. They've all, because of all the spice they've been taking.
Yeah, I wonder, I mean, honestly, like, I wonder, do you think that is like the AI ripping it off?
Dunno.
You know, like, I mean, it could literally be, like, it's just like, oh, you want a desert adventure? Here, let me rip from the greatest desert adventure of all time. You never know. So, or it could just be, you know, like something in the water, I guess. Or maybe it's just, you know, we're seeing through the eyes of Archibald, who has definitely got the hots for Suru. Love at first sight, you know?
Oh, yeah. Madame Suru. I love that you're flirting with yourself as well. Madame Suru sits at a round table, her face obscured by a sheer veil, eyes glowing faintly. Her age is impossible to determine. She looks both youthful and ancient.
An inventor who sees too much, a knight who believes too little, and a shadow cat running from the truth. How quaint.
She knows us already. Marvelous.
Yeah, creepy more like.
We seek answers, Oracle. The god Setekh stirs. What do you know of his plans?
Madame Suru laughs softly, like bells in the wind. That made the hairs on the back of my neck stand up. She gestures to the seats around the table.
Sit if you want the truth. You must risk knowing too much.
They sit reluctantly. Zahira lingers nervously near the door.
Setekh, devourer of roads, is not a god as you understand gods. He is older than this world, a traveler between worlds who has forgotten how to travel. The pyramid you destroyed was a key, but there are others, scattered beneath the sands. Gateways. So these pyramids aren't tombs, they're doors between reality? Doors that must never open. Setekh wishes to travel again, and in doing so, he will tear this world apart.
Oh, great. Yeah, world destruction. Just what we needed. Got any more good news?
Yes. General Hekau seeks Setekh's power for himself. He thinks he can control the uncontrollable. If he finds the last pyramid hidden beneath the Temple of the Moon, the world will burn twice over.
Well, then we must stop him.
Or join him in oblivion.
Suddenly, Madame Suru's eyes glow bright white. She gasps sharply.
Beware the marked girl, for on her skin is the map to the last pyramid. But blood will follow if you seek it. Blood
and betrayal.
Zahira's eyes widen in fear. She steps back, hands shaking.
No, you weren't supposed to.
Madame Suru collapses, breathing heavily. The room falls into silence.
Zahira, is she talking about you?
I did not know. My father tattooed me when I was a child. He said it was protection. I never knew what it meant. It means you just became a walking target.
Suddenly, shouting and clanging metal erupt from outside. The sounds of heavy boots marching closer fill the street.
We've been found. Hekau's guards.
Time to go.
Run fast, travelers. Destiny waits for no one.
The heroes burst out of the back door, disappearing into the night. Choices! Option A. Hide in Zahira's secret hideout, where she reveals more about her past, but the guards are hunting door to door. Option B. Escape through the underground tunnels beneath Khefer-Rah, where smugglers lurk, but these tunnels hide deadly traps. Option C. Seek refuge in a gladiatorial arena run by an old acquaintance of Archibald's, but they're forced to fight to prove themselves. Choose wisely.
Ooh.
The tropes are phenomenal.
I've got an idea. I think I might run back inside and try and pick up Madame Suru. Kind of thinking about going rogue here.
So we choose option. Is it okay? But then you say we choose option B or C. But before that happens, Archie runs back in to get her number.
That's what I'm kind of thinking. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Do we think tunnels? Gladiatorial arena always feels like I know what that story's going to be. It doesn't mean I do, but I kind of you kind of know. It's like it's been done in Marvel. It's been done in Gladiator. It's been done. You know, you kind of. I don't know. I always think you sort of know what it is. They step into. There's cheering. There's chanting. There's a big fat guy who's an announcer, and then they have to fight someone.
Big battle scene with the hand too, just like a little while ago in the last episode.
I think we're still on the run, aren't we? We're still trying to like.
Yeah, I'm thinking B is more interesting than Zahira's secret hideout. So we'll choose option B. But first, what is he going to get from her? It's not like we're not living in a world where he can get her number and he knows her address. He's there.
He's got to shoot his shot with Madame Suru as he took a fancy to her.
There we go.
Outside, Hekau's guards shout commands.
I know they're around here somewhere.
Puds, Zahira, and the black cat already move toward the back door, but Archibald lingers, stealing glances at Madame Suru, who sits weakly at the table.
Wait. You go ahead. I'll catch up.
Archie, this is not the time for one of your...
Please, Puds, trust me. I'll be right behind you.
Oh, for God's sake.
Puds groans loudly, but nods, ushering the others out. The door slams shut, leaving Archibald alone with Madame Suru. Archibald approaches her, awkwardly smoothing his messy hair.
Madame Suru, I know this might not be the ideal moment, what with the world about to end and all, but I find myself strangely enchanted by you, your wisdom, your mystery, your admittedly unsettling prophecies. I would never forgive myself if I didn't. No, I can't. But I must shoot my shot. as it were. Shoot my shot, as it were.
She stares at him silently for a moment, eyes unreadable.
Perhaps when this madness is all over, if it ever is, you and I could share an evening beneath the stars. Wine, stories, forbidden knowledge, you know, the usual.
Madame Suru laughs softly, eyes twinkling.
You're a fool, Archibald Mortimer Rigsby III.
I prefer hopeless romantic, but fool will do.
Well, perhaps I too am foolish. If we survive this, yes, I would enjoy an evening beneath the stars with you.
Truly? You mean it?
Yes. But now go. Destiny calls.
Archibald takes her hand, planting a dramatic, awkward kiss upon it.
Until then, my lady.
Go. Fool. Wonderful fool. Dashing, handsome fool.
It's like a teenager's concept of how romance works. It's like you just met someone and immediately you're just like, would you like a night under the stars? It's like, good lord. Archibald races out of the back door, heart pounding. Puds, Zahira, and the black cat wait anxiously as Archibald runs up, breathless and smiling foolishly.
You done romancing your psychic crush. Can we escape now?
Oh, it was worth it, Puds. Love has no schedule. Now, Zahira, those tunnels you mentioned, lead the way.
This way, hurry.
They're heading to the tunnels deep underground. Who knows what will happen, who knows what they'll found. Madame Suru has sent them on their way to defeat General Hekau and Setekh. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. Who knows what will happen, who knows what they'll found.
The group descends into dimly lit, twisting tunnels beneath Khefer-Rah. The air is thick, damp, and echoes with distant drips and whispers. Smuggler markings and crude lanterns line the walls.
Be careful. Smugglers built these tunnels, and they don't like strangers. Yeah, perfect. More people who want to kill us.
At least I'll die a happy man.
That makes one of us.
Suddenly, a click. Zahira freezes mid-step.
Don't move.
Why?
I just stepped on a pressure plate. Move carefully. This place is full of traps. Yeah, of course it is.
Slowly, they inch forward. Another click.
I might have stepped on one too.
Great. Anyone else want to step on one?
A loud grinding noise echoes through the tunnel. Stone slabs begin lowering, sealing off sections of the path behind them.
Run! Now!
The group sprints forward, dodging darts that shoot from the walls. A pit opens up ahead.
Jump!
They leap across, barely making it. Puds stumbles but grabs onto Archibald's coat, dangling above the pit.
Pull me up, damn it! Fuck!
I got you spiky bastard!
Archibald yanks him up. They collapse, panting. A group of rough-looking smugglers suddenly surround them, blades drawn. Their leader, Raji, a scarred, imposing woman, steps forward.
Well lost, are we? I'll be looking to steal our tunnels. Raji, it's Zahira. They're with me. We're not enemies. We're running from Hekau's guards. Aren't we all? What's your offer, girl? Why shouldn't we feed you to the crocodiles?
Because we can help each other. We know Hekau's secrets. We know about Setekh. We intend to stop him.
Interesting. But prove you're worth my trouble.
Choices. Raji's test. Option A. Raji demands the group help her steal valuable cargo from Hekau's personal armory. Option B. They must navigate a deadly maze of traps to retrieve a relic Raji lost to Setekh's cult. Option C. Puds must duel Raji's best fighter in combat to earn their trust. Choose wisely.
Lovely little reminder to put an advertisement here. Put an advertisement here. This is where an advertisement would go. 30 seconds of wasted space, because an advertisement will go here. And when there is something to put here, that's what you will hear instead of what you hear here. And we're back with a big quest, Ion. We've got 3 options for which way we could go. We could either steal something from Hekau's personal armory, navigate a maze of traps and get a relic, or trial by combat.
So my immediate response is that option A, it kind of creates a continuation of a larger story because they could also be freedom fighters. So they're not just like smugglers. They're not just bad guys. Like they're potentially trying to fuck up Hekau, the general. So they're trying to steal cargo rather than it being like purely stealing a treasure or something. Yeah.
Yeah, the resistance.
But then I kind of want Puds to have a scrap. So you're kind of like, it's like we choose A, but before A happens, Puds says, I'm just going to try and scrap one of you.
Yes, and here's where we're going to draw from. Count of Monte Cristo, when the Count fights Setekh on the beach after escaping from the Chateau d'If. Yeah. And then Setekh becomes his manservant for life.
Yeah.
That's okay. This is what that is. This is what that is. Okay. Yeah. So definitely C and then A.
Raji eyes Puds, Archibald, Zahira, and the Black Cat with suspicion, arms crossed tightly. The group stands tense, surrounded by smugglers who look ready for a fight.
You say you're running from Hekau. Big deal. So it's half this damn city. Why don't you give me one reason why I shouldn't hand you over to him myself for a reward?
Well, because we know what he's really after, Setekh. And we're here to stop him before he destroys everything, including your business.
And I'm supposed to believe a madman, a street brat, a talking cat, and a runt with quills. Watch it, lady. This runt just kicked a god's ass, so don't tempt me. Big words. But I don't trust words. I trust strength. Here's the deal. Prove your strength. Win in a duel against my best fighter, and maybe I'll believe you're more than just talk.
Surely there's a more civilized way.
Nah, let's do it. I haven't beat anyone's ass all day.
Raji grins, intrigued.
Perfect. To the arena.
Puds is going to fight!
The crowd cheers wildly as they're led to the makeshift fighting ring. A rugged stone chamber lit by torches and filled with cheering, rough-looking smugglers who gather around a makeshift arena. Raji, their scarred leader, stands beside Archibald, Zahira, and the Black Cat, arms crossed confidently. In the center of the circle, Puds stands, flexing his small muscles impatiently.
All right, scum. Let's see if these outsiders deserve our respect or just a shallow grave. Bring forth our champion.
The crowd cheers wildly as a towering figure steps forward. Khefer, a muscular brute of a man covered in tattoos, scars, and an arrogant smirk. He's twice Puds' current height. That means he's only 2 foot tall, whatever. I'll change that. Khefer, a muscular brute of a man covered in tattoos, scars, and an arrogant smirk. Compared to Puds, he's enormous and swings a hefty bronze axe effortlessly.
This is your champion, Raji?
Gollum is in the
I've eaten bigger meals than this, sporty little runt.
I was not expecting Gollum in the form of Khefer. Jesus.
I've eaten bigger meals than this, sporty little runt.
Oh, yeah? Maybe you should eat less, big guy. You're looking a bit slow around the edges.
Crowd laughs. Khefer snarls, eyes narrowing.
Cocky for something that could crash under my boots. You're barely a snack.
Keep talking muscles for brains. I'll need motivation to kick your oversized ass.
Raji steps forward.
Fight until one yields or can't continue. No killing. That would be bad for business. Got it?
Don't worry, I'll only half kill him.
Careful, big guy. You might just trip on your own ego, you fat.
Why not? Raji steps back. She waves a hand.
Begin!
Khefer charges immediately, swinging the heavy axe downward. Puds darts aside, narrowly dodging.
That all you got? My grandmother moves faster than you, and she's been dead for years.
Oh, stand still, you prickly rat!
He swings again, smashing stone. Puds dodges easily, grinning wider.
What's the matter? Those big muscles just for show, or can you actually hit something?
Khefer snarls, launching forward with a kick. Puds sidesteps, grabs Khefer's leg, and twists hard. Khefer crashes heavily to the ground.
Damn already? I was hoping you'd at least try to make this fun.
I'm going to wear your quills as a hat!
Careful, or I'll use that axe as a toothpick.
Khefer lunges, grabbing Puds by the arm, throwing him hard into the wall. Puds growls, shaking off rubble.
What's wrong, little knight? You've lost your tough talk.
Oh, now you've done it.
What?
Puds starts swelling, expanding to his 4-foot muscle-bound form. Kor's eyes widen.
Kurakasa! You're about to regret ever being born!
Neat little trick. But you're still too small to scare me.
They clash fiercely, exchanging punches. Puds catches Kor's arm, flips him over, and pins him to the ground. Kor struggles, growling.
Give up, you overgrown sack of manure.
Never. I will never yield to a runt like you.
Fine. Say goodbye to your dignity.
Puds twists Kor's arm painfully. Kor screams.
Okay, I yield.
Puds releases him, standing triumphant. The smugglers erupt in cheers and laughter. Raji nods impressed. Not bad, not bad. You've earned a little bit of respect around here, Hedgehog.
Maybe next time send someone who ain't all talk.
Kor slinks away, humiliated. I hope he never turns up again. Right.
Oh, I think Kor might be coming with, honestly.
Is this what it was? You were imagining coming with, because that's where Gollum came from. It's like this unwanted companion who's necessary to the story.
Yes.
Interior Smuggler's Den, moments later. Raji approaches the group, smiling slightly.
You passed the test, but respect ain't free. You want our help against Hekau? Prove your loyalty. Do a job for us.
Name it.
Hekau's personal armory holds something valuable. A shipment of rare weapons meant for his elite guards. We want it. You will steal it.
First a duel, now theft. Do we look like thieves?
Well, yes.
It's not stealing if it's for a noble cause, right?
Well, Hekau's armory is heavily guarded, but I know a secret way in if you trust me.
Kid, at this point, trust is about all we got left.
Then it's settled. We'll steal the weapons and earn our allies.
Good. Do this, and we'll help you fight Hekau and his cult. But fail, and we never met. Understand?
Understood.
They prepare to leave, heading toward their next dangerous mission. Choices. Infiltrating the armory. Option A. They use Zahira's secret tunnel, but encounter Hekau's best guards inside, forcing a stealthy battle. Option B. Archibald attempts to use a crazy new invention to distract the guards, but it malfunctions, making things worse. Option C. The Black Cat summons a mysterious power, causing chaos inside, but it drains the cat's strength severely. Choose wisely!
Option D. Archibald suddenly has felt the crush of love come over him and realizes that he can't leave without trying to shoot that shot with Raji, you know what I mean?
Raji's coming back. I think we've got space. I think once they're allies, that's when we implement it. You have it be like once they've done the job, and it's like
Can't
cool.
keep Archibald down, you know?
He loves the ladies!
Just literally horn dogging the entire way through the adventure. Any female turns up and you're like, so what's up?
Well, I guess we'll just have to find out after a quick word from today's sponsors.
Oh, hey. Hey, everybody. It's Kor. I just figured I would take this opportunity to see if anybody was interested in buying a large pile of human skulls and bones that I've been collecting. I was gonna turn them into a necklace, but you know how it goes. You get excited about a new hobby, and then you buy all the stuff for it, and then, life gets in the way. So anyway, having no luck on Facebook Marketplace, if anybody's in the market for a big pile of human skulls and bones, feel free to reach out to Kor. My contact information is listed in the show notes of this podcast. Enjoy the rest of the show, everybody!
All right. Okay, back at it again with the Big Quest Ion. We've got 3 options that we can choose from for how to proceed with this journey. We've got a secret tunnel, we've got a crazy new invention, or some black cat magic.
What's clear here is each option is focusing on each character's specific thing. So you've got Archie, the cat, and Zahira. The cat we haven't really learnt an awful lot about. Archie, I'm always down to explore more of his ingenuity, and that kind of potentially offers some outlandish back end. And we have just had a scrap, so I don't necessarily need A.
Yeah, I know. It's weird because, like, on one hand, I'm like, Zahira would be kind of fun just being stealthy, but I also feel as though, I don't know, like the other options kind of feel like I'm not sure where they're going to take us, I guess. So
I suppose with A, there's no reason why the stealthy battle doesn't involve Archie's ingenuity and the cat's. I suppose it kind of maybe encompasses everything.
Maybe, yeah. I feel like, maybe just the mysterious power, I guess, is the one that's kind of like we don't really know much about the cat. So there's some thread to pull there with like what the cat can do, I suppose, from what I remember.
Before you infiltrate something like this, you would make a plan, right? And in that plan, it's going to potentially incorporate the powers of each person, their capabilities. So we could potentially say, like, we choose A, but before they infiltrate Hekau's armory, they need to come up with a plan for how they're going to do it. Interior, smuggler's den, secret back room, night. A small, dimly lit chamber with maps, daggers, and old scrolls scattered across a worn wooden table. Puds, Archibald, Zahira, the Black Cat, and Raji stand around it, planning intensely. Raji points to a crude map of General Hekau's fortress.
Hekau's armory is here, deep inside the fortress, behind heavy iron doors and guarded by his best men. They'll slit your throats before you see the blades coming.
Sounds like a challenge. Where's the fun in stealing if it's too easy?
The fun is in not dying, genius. We need a real plan.
Zahira steps forward, tapping her finger on the map.
Wait, I know a way. Smugglers' tunnels run beneath Hekau's compound. I used them to escape once. We can sneak inside without being seen. The kid's right. But there's a catch. The tunnels lead right under the armory. And there's a problem.
There's always a problem. What is it this time?
Hekau is paranoid. He rigged the lower levels with traps and his elite guards. Sneaking in is one thing, but getting out alive with the weapons, that's another.
Puds and I specialize in last-minute escapes and spectacular near-death experiences.
Yeah, it's a gift. We'll need to move quickly and quietly. No room for mistakes. One false step and we're dead. Yeah, then don't step falsely.
Wise advice. Any backup plans?
Well, what if we set a distraction? Once inside, I could rig a small explosive or smoke, like a loud noise machine. Maybe it's like a big walking wooden doll.
Archie, you sound mental, mate.
Let's go explosive device. Something that explodes.
Good. Get in, get out, bring me the weapons. You do that, and we'll stand by you when the real fight comes.
Zahira carefully leads Puds, Archibald, and the Black Cat through a damp, narrow passage. The stone walls drip with moisture, and distant echoes of guards' voices resonate above. Archibald adjusts his belt, lined with small, questionable explosive devices. He looks overly eager.
Okay, just so we're clear, the red vials explode violently. The green ones create a thick smoke, and the blue, well, I'm actually not really sure what those do yet.
Just try not to blow us up, Archie.
Trust me, I've perfected my methods. I know it doesn't seem like it. I know what I just said before makes it sound like I don't know what the hell I'm doing, but trust me. Trust me. I know what I'm doing.
Just trust me.
Trust me, I've perfected my methods.
Coming from the guy with no eyebrows.
Zahira stops abruptly, pointing upwards to a rusted metal hatch above them.
Here it is. This opens into the lower armory, but the place is crawling with Hekau's best guards.
Great, how many guards are we talking?
Enough that fighting them head-on isn't an option. Fine. We'll just have Archie blow them up quietly then.
Stealth explosions. My specialty.
Archibald carefully pushes the hatch open, revealing a dimly lit armory filled with racks of polished weapons and stacks of heavy crates. Several elite guards patrol silently. Archibald pulls an all-green vial, grinning mischievously.
Watch and learn. Smoke bomb time!
He tosses the vial into the room. It shatters, releasing a thick cloud of green smoke. Guards cough and shout, blinded.
Intruders! Alert!
So much for quiet.
They quickly scramble into the armory, ducking behind crates. Guards stumble blindly around them.
That's what I call a perfect entry.
Now grab the weapons and let's go.
They begin stuffing blades, spears, and crossbows into sacks. Suddenly, heavy footsteps approach as the smoke clears. The elite guard captain is huge, menacing, and armored. He steps forward, drawing a massive curved sword.
Thieves, you'll die for this.
Archie, now might be a good time to use one of those red ones.
I thought you'd never ask.
Archibald flings a red vial. It hits a rack of weapons and... an explosion sends guards flying, weapons scattering everywhere. The armory shakes violently.
The whole fortress heard that.
I mean, it is a little louder than anticipated.
Just grab what we can and run! More guards storm into the room. Archibald quickly grabs a blue vial, hesitating.
Well, here goes nothing.
He hurls the blue vial. It hits the ground, shattering, then begins glowing brightly. Suddenly, time seems to slow down around the vial. The guards freeze mid-step, stuck in a strange blue field.
Huh. So that's what the blue one does.
Did you just freeze time?
Apparently. Apparently. Yeah. I think even our characters are shocked at the... I mean, even if magic is a thing in this world, I unwittingly made a time-traveling potion. I feel like that's something we're going to have to unpack a little bit later in the
Archie,
debrief.
I think we need to have a little chat about something, because I don't know if I feel comfortable with you and your experiments anymore.
Yeah, I don't know. I did ayahuasca the other night, and I just, you know me, when I get on ayahuasca, like, I start messing around with my potions, and just, you never know what's going to happen. I mean, one time I blew my dick off.
But luckily I had a yellow vial and that cured it. Grew back again. The yellow ones are specifically designed to grow dicks back. I mean, thank God I had one. I always carried one around just in case. You never know. You never know when you're going to blow your own dick off.
Oh my God. All right. So we just froze time.
Yeah.
Archie, did you just freeze time?
Apparently.
Then let's not waste it.
They sprint out of the armory, sacks filled with stolen weapons, escaping down the tunnels. Running hard, the sound of shouting fades behind them. They pause, panting heavily.
I can't believe that actually worked.
I told you, my inventions always come through.
Yeah, by nearly blowing us up or freezing us in time. You're dangerous.
That's what makes it fun, my little prickly friend.
Now we have Raji's trust. Let's hope these weapons were worth it.
They quickly continue down the tunnels, victorious but wary of the battles yet to come. Choices. The return to Raji. Option A. Return safely and plan an attack against Hekau using the smugglers as allies. Option B. On the way back, they're ambushed by Hekau's furious guards and must fight their way out. Option C. Discover a hidden chamber in the tunnels containing vital information about Setekh's next move. Choose wisely!
Hey everybody, Archibald here, selling you my patented yellow vials. Are you worried you're gonna accidentally blow your own dick off? Or even worse, you've already blown your own dick off? Well, then I've got great news for you. Purchase Archibald's patented yellow vials, guaranteed to grow your dick back in 5 inches or less. 5 minutes or less. Archibald's yellow vials, they'll do the trick when you blow off your dick. All right, we're back with a big quest Ion. We got 3 options here. Option A, return to Raji safely. Option B, return unsafely. And option C, some random third thing. You know, it's funny that they did option B because I was kind of thinking this would be the perfect moment to return back to like a massacre where like all of the smugglers except for Kor are dead. And he's like the one they left behind to tell the tale.
Bloody core. Oh, God. Oh, no. Oh, no.
But now they have all these weapons, you know, and so they have to use the weapons that they've stolen and everything. So I'm kind of thinking that's what we do.
Yeah, option B with guidance then.
All right, so we're kind of going to make a little update to this. So instead of just option B, we're going to have them return to the smuggler's den and find out that Hekau's guards have actually massacred all of the smugglers, leaving only Kor alive. And Archibald, he's going to be fucking devastated that he didn't get to shoot his shot with Raji.
Outrageous.
And we'll see where it goes.
Puds, Archibald, Zahira, and the Black Cat hurry back through the damp tunnels, sacks filled with stolen weapons. They're exhausted but triumphant, laughing lightly until they hear sounds of screaming echo through the tunnels ahead.
That does not sound good. That's coming from the den. Hurry!
They break into a run, hearts pounding. They burst into the smuggler's den and freeze. The den is a massacre. Bodies of smugglers lie scattered everywhere, slain brutally. The room is dark, silent, heavy with the scent of death. General Hekau's guards have already vanished, leaving only ruin.
Oh, gods. What happened here?
Zahira drops to her knees, shaking.
Raji! Everyone! They're gone! This was Hekau's revenge. He knew we were here. He made them pay.
A weak groan echoes from the corner. They rush over, finding Kor, bloodied but alive, leaning against a wall, gripping his axe.
Oh, they attacked so fast. Raji fought like a lioness.
No. Oh, no. Oh.
But they took her down first. Bastards! Oh, God! It's only me!
Kor is going to come to a very nasty end, I can tell you that much. Kor is going to be at the hands of Puds, and it's going to be grim and dark and grotesque. I can assure everybody and anybody that Kor will die painfully. You just imagine that in real life if it was actually a scene on a stage and you've got the actor playing Kor and everyone around is just like, will this guy just please?
Raji, I didn't even get to shoot my shot.
Really? That's your takeaway?
Yeah. I didn't get to shoot my shot, man. Love is cruel, Puds. Madame Suru promised me a night beneath the stars, and now Raji, oh, brave, beautiful Raji, she barely even knew I existed. Every time I open my heart, fate tears it out and crushes it underfoot.
Look, just stop. You're embarrassing yourself. People died, Archie.
Fine. But let the record show my heart lies shattered on this bloody floor.
Noted.
Kor coughs, glaring up at them.
You idiots. Gonna leave me to die? Or you gonna help me?
I guess we should help you. We got no one left.
Don't do me any favors.
No, we're not leaving you behind. We've lost enough friends tonight. You'll join us. We'll avenge Raji and your comrades. This is bigger than all of us now. Fine.
But don't expect me to like it.
Listen, we're doing you a bloody favour. We're literally offering help when you're about to die, and you are giving us that sass.
I was thinking the exact same thing. It was just like, is this fucking guy really? He's like bleeding out.
I beg your fucking pardon. Excuse me. You're bleeding out and you're complaining about us helping you.
Fine.
But don't expect me to like it.
All right. Pull yourselves together. So, what now?
We take the fight to Hekau. For Raji. For everyone.
Agreed. But we need a plan.
Well, I'll know where Hekau hides. When he's afraid. His secret sanctum beneath the temple of the moon. I'll take you there. We'll make that bastard pay.
Then we go together. For love, honor, and revenge.
Yeah, mostly revenge.
They gather their things, weary but resolved.
Farewell, sweet Raji. I'll love you in another life.
Oh, would you shut up already? They head toward the tunnel once more, with Kor limping alongside. Choices! Option A. Sneak into Hekau's secret sanctum immediately, attempting a surprise attack, but risk confronting powerful dark magic head-on. Option B. Seek out Madame Suru again for guidance, hoping her powers can help defeat Hekau and Setekh. But this could draw unwanted attention. Option C. Uncover more information in a hidden chamber beneath the smuggler's den, revealing secrets about Setekh's weaknesses. But delaying revenge risks more attacks. Choose wisely! They really want us to go to a hidden chamber, don't
What
they?
if we make the climax of this episode going and taking out General Hekau and getting some new information? We could force their hand and just be like, suddenly the guards return and they rush out. The city is like just teeming with guards searching high and low for them, and then they make their way to option A.
Puds utilizes a specific skill set called snuffle sneaking.
And forces everyone else to do it.
Suddenly, footsteps echo through the tunnels, loud and growing closer. Hekau's guards have returned, their voices harsh and commanding.
Damn it, they're back. Move!
Archibald, Zahira, Kor, and the Black Cat scramble toward the exit. Kor limps badly, leaning on his axe. The footsteps grow louder, closer. The group bursts into the night air, emerging into a shadowy alleyway. But the city is alive with chaos. Guards march door to door, searching homes and questioning terrified citizens.
They're everywhere. How do we get past them?
Easy. We snuffle sneak.
Sorry, snuffle what?
Snuffle sneaking. Hedgehog stealth. You walk low, silent, and sniff for guards. Just copy me and don't breathe too loud.
I'm not sure that humans can snuffle sneak or whatever.
Then you'll learn. Now get low.
Puds crouches, moving silently, snuffling and sniffing the air. His nose twitching. The others awkwardly mimic him, bending low, following carefully behind.
This feels ridiculous.
Shut up and snuffle, you idiot!
This is so stupid. They creep through alleyways, pressing against walls, holding their breath as guards pass by.
Stop. Guards to the left. Wait till he moves.
They freeze as a guard strolls by, unaware.
It's actually working. Course it is. Now snuffle.
They slip silently through the maze of streets, dodging patrols, moving towards the massive moonlit structure, the Temple of the Moon. They reach the ancient towering structure. Heavy doors stand ominously closed, guarded by elite soldiers. The group hides behind a stone wall nearby.
Secret entrance around the back. Follow me.
They enter a narrow staircase descending into darkness. Torches line the walls, flickering, and eerie chanting echoes below.
This feels disturbingly familiar.
Stay sharp. We end this tonight.
They emerge into a vast chamber, lit by flaming braziers? No, that's a bra. Braziers. Flaming torches. General Hekau stands at the center of a glowing circle, chanting in a dark, ancient language. Around him, red-robed cultists kneel in worship. Dark energy pulses through the room.
Setekh, grant me your power. Make me your vessel.
He's performing a ritual.
To merge with Setekh's essence. We have to stop him now.
Hekau senses them, turning sharply, eyes blazing red.
Intruders! Kill them!
Cultists surge forwards, weapons drawn.
Time for some payback. Archie, blow something up.
Gladly. Whoops! Fumbling with his potions, Archie blows his dick off and bleeds out on the floor.
No more yellow vials! Archibald hurls 2 explosive vials into the charging cultists. Boom! Cultists scatter. Some falling injured, chaos erupts.
You will not deny me!
Puds leaps forward, expanding violently to his 4-foot form, scattering cultists with brute force.
You messed with a wrong hedgehog!
Kor swings his axe, felling 2 cultists, fighting with primal rage.
We need to break that circle.
Leave that to me.
An explosion cracks the glowing circle. Hekau staggers, enraged.
No! Setekh, aid me!
A surge of black energy blasts outward. Everyone falls back, pinned down by its power.
We must break his concentration.
Then let's break him!
Puds, Archibald, Kor, and Zahira charge together, delivering a combined blow. Hekau screams as the mist explodes around him, collapsing lifelessly to the ground.
Now, we did it.
For now. But Setekh ain't finished yet.
But Hekau is. My people are revenged.
And Raji too.
She would have been proud.
God, he's such a horn dog.
The war is not over. But tonight, victory is ours.
They stand united, weary but determined, in the broken sanctum.
I feel like we wasted that guy so easily.
So easily.
Mini boss, toast.
Big bad done.
Yeah.
Just another guy.
Guy who murdered the entire smuggler's ring. He's dead.
Literally just rugby tackled him. Done.
We can't just tackle him and kill him. Like, we have to get some information from him, and I
Sure.
think we need to figure out, like, what... Well, like, maybe, I don't know, like, try a couple things that don't work. So I'm thinking we go back. We tell the AI, take us back to right after Archibald throws the explosive device, and it doesn't work. And then we all have to try a bunch of different things to defeat Setekh.
The boss fight needs to be more elaborate.
Yeah.
You need a more elaborate and challenging boss fight.
Give us a 50-50 chance it works.
I'm keen to experiment with the idea of of chances.
Roll back the tape and see how this goes.
General Hekau stands in the center of a glowing circle, chanting in an ancient language. Dark energy swirls around him, and red-robed cultists kneel, murmuring praises.
Setekh, grant me your power. Let me be the gateway through which you reclaim your dominion.
Hekau senses the intruders, turning sharply, his eyes blazing red.
Foolish mortals, you are too late. Setekh's essence already flows within me. The world as you know it will crumble.
Cultists stand, drawing blades, moving menacingly forwards. Archibald pulls out an explosive vial.
Ha! This should do the trick.
He throws the vial, but it fizzles out on the ground. Nothing happens.
I swear that's never happened before.
Ho, 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 ha! Your tricks are meaningless. Setekh's power shields me. His spirit once ruled this world before the pharaohs imprisoned him in the pyramids. Soon, all those prisons will crumble, and Setekh will be whole again.
We have to stop him before that happens.
But how?
We fight. We hit him with everything we've got.
Hekau raises his hands, dark energy swirling.
Come then, face your doom.
Boss fight initiated. Now it's your turn. Choose a character and type in an actional strategy they attempt to defeat Hekau. I'll tell you if it succeeds or fails. It's a 50-50 chance each time. Who acts first? And what do they do? I'm not displeased with the kind of this framing of it.
Yeah.
It's kind of like it's almost like it's like in a computer game where you suddenly have the characters pop up, like choose your fighter sort of situation.
Who acts first in this situation?
Zahira, she's a brave young girl. Should we chuck her into the... no, it. Kor is a f***ing idiot with an axe. He just runs straight at him.
That's kind of what I'm thinking too. Yeah.
Like, there's no thought. No one's considered a battle plan. Kor's just like losing his mind. He has got a limp, but he just goes at it.
Do you want this to be the moment that Kor dies?
No,
like,
look,
if it doesn't work,
I'm
or do you want him to stick around a little?
I'm warming to him. I want him to die a terrible death, but I'm happy for the build up to be there, which will make it even more sweet. I want to really relish his death.
He's a third act death, probably. All right.
By then we'll be in floods of tears about it.
Yeah, I was gonna say you'll be you'll be fucking crying when he saves everyone's life.
Puds is bawling his eyes out as he slowly squeezes Kor's neck.
All right, so yeah, Kor is up first. He's going to attempt a full frontal attack with his axe, and if he succeeds, he's going to trap Hekau between his monstrous thighs.
Kor roars, charging forward with his axe raised high, muscles bulging.
This is for Raji!
He swings hard, but Hekau waves a hand, releasing a blast of dark energy that sends Kor sprawling backward, crashing painfully against a pillar.
Pathetic brute! You are insects before the might of Setekh!
Kor groans, wounded but still alive, pulling himself up slowly. Let's get Puds giving it a go. Puds is up next, already engorged with rage. He attempts a skill we've not yet seen, firing his quills as projectiles. Puds, engorged with rage, growls fiercely, his quills bristling violently. With a powerful roar, he fires a volley of razor-sharp quills towards the cow.
Take this, you bastard!
but Hekau raises a dark, swirling barrier of energy. The quills harmlessly bounce off, scattering across the chamber floor.
Is that all you have, little knight? I expected more. Damn it.
Next move, characters remaining. I love that there's remaining characters.
I know. What happens if they all lose? Like, then who knows what happens?
Oh, I've got an idea. We can play the system a bit because it's making us do them one at a time. But whilst Archibald's up next, Zahira sneaks around, and as he attacks, they do a pronged attack.
Interesting that you mentioned that, because in my opinion, Archibald's only move left is to try and seduce Hekau. So it's the perfect distraction. Archie's up next. He whips out the only skills he knows that he truly has command of, the power of love.
Archibald, desperate, steps forward with sudden bravado. He begins an awkward, sensual dance, reciting a poem in a deep, dramatic voice.
Oh, mighty Hekau, your eyes like embers, burning deep into my soul's soft chambers. Forget the dark god, the chaos, the fray. Come into my arms. Let's dance the night away, baby.
Hekau pauses, utterly stunned, then breaks into laughter.
What madness is this? Your desperation is embarrassing.
Unnoticed, Zahira slips silently around behind Hekau, ready to strike.
So what does Zahira do? What do you think?
Kick in the nuts.
Like a field goal kicker going for 50 yards?
Takes a massive run up and just shin kicks him from behind, square in the plums. Zahira, sensing her moment, sprints silently from behind, gathering all her strength. She launches herself into a powerful kick aimed directly at Hekau's groin. But at the last moment, Hekau spins around, his eyes blazing red. He grabs Zahira's foot mid-air, twisting it painfully. She cries out, collapsing onto the ground.
Did you truly think me blind, girl?
Zahira scrambles away, barely dodging another dark blast from Hekau. Well,
Black Cat. We don't really know a lot about the Black Cat's power.
I'm intrigued to find out more about the Black Cat without having to control that.
Yeah,
so
same.
Can we not say, like, the Black Cat using a power that we have not yet seen?
The Black Cat, using a power that we have not yet seen, but is spectacular to behold, takes aim at Hekau.
The Black Cat suddenly steps forward, eyes glowing intensely. With a voice that echoes through dimensions, it speaks words of ancient forbidden power. Mystical energy gathers around it, shimmering like starlight. A beam of brilliant celestial energy fires towards Hekau. But at the last moment, Hekau deflects the blast with a powerful sweep of dark force, scattering the energy into sparks.
Your old magic is meaningless before Setekh's power.
The Black Cat staggers, drained and weakened. Hekau stands unscathed, dark energy crackling around him. He laughs triumphantly.
Witness your end, fools! Setekh shall rise again, and I will be his vessel. Final choice. You may attempt one last desperate action with all characters together at a 50% success rate.
Wow, that's kind of you.
Give us a little hand up.
I think a pronged attack is a good shout. It's like how they, we've had them all trying individually and now they're working as a team.
What do you think about this? Let's raise the stakes a little bit. The answer is yes, they try a pronged attack. If it fails, though, Zahira is toast.
Well, I was going to go one step closer, and we don't know who it's going to pick. Is that not the kind of the stakes that we're laying? Like, that's pretty scary.
I'm actually nervous, so I think we should.
We're now gambling with AI. This is literal gambling with the lives of our characters.
All of the attacks have failed so far, so I'm actually skeptical that this will win. Somebody might go down.
Oh no, not Core.
Let's see.
Please, not Core.
I also hope it's not like Zahira, because all of them dying is funny, except Zahira.
Yeah. Oh no. What have we done?
Well, it's going.
In a moment of desperation, the group looks at each other, understanding passing silently between them. It's now or never. Archibald grabs his remaining explosive vials, determination burning in his eyes. Puds bristles fiercely, preparing to fire every last quill from his trembling body. Core raises his axe, bellowing with primal rage. The Black Cat summons the remnants of its fading power, fur glowing ethereally. Zahira, eyes blazing, draws her dagger, ready to sacrifice everything for vengeance.
Together, for Raji, and for freedom!
They charge simultaneously, launching an epic unified assault. Archibald throws every remaining explosive vial in a dazzling burst of fire and smoke. Puds unleashes a storm of quills like deadly arrows. Core swings his axe with earth-shattering force. Black Cap releases a beam of shimmering cosmic energy. Zahira sprints, screaming defiantly, dagger aimed at Hekau's heart. For a moment it seems they might succeed, but Hekau, channeling Setekh's immense power, creates a barrier of pure darkness. Their attacks are swallowed by the void, leaving only silence in their wake.
No!
Suddenly Hekau surges forward, faster than the eye can follow, his clawed hand piercing Zahira's chest.
Your life ends here, girl.
This is too much.
God!
This is
You
so
can't be
intense.
serious.
We did this.
I can't believe
We
that
did
we...
this. Oh my goodness.
There was a 50-50 chance that one of them was going to die. 10% chance, because there's 5 of them, that it would be Zahira.
Oh my goodness. A
And
16-year-old girl.
Of course, it's the only one who's not funny. Zahira! No!
We gotta go.
We can't leave her. We can't leave her. No.
We have no choice. Run. No.
With tears, rage, and despair overwhelming them, the remaining heroes sprint towards the exit, fleeing into the shadows.
Run, insects. Setekh's reign has begun.
End of chapter 2. To be continued.
What?
That is dark.
What?
That is so dark.
That's so dark. I'm like, I'm stunned. I am stunned. I can't believe that
we've learned.
Damn
that
it. God damn it.
does go there, which is good.
Hey, this is Taylor just diving in from the edit booth to say that we decided to cut out a lot of that scene because the AI was a lot darker than we expected. Dark and gruesome, horrifyingly so. And we're not exactly producing a family show here, but it was a little too much. So if you want to listen to the deleted scene of this episode, you can find it on our Patreon page. So if you're one of our Patreon subscribers and you're curious to know what kind of darkness the AI can rile up from the depths of hell, feel free to check it out there.
This episode would need a warning at the beginning of it.
Yeah.
Choices. Escape from Khefer-Rah. Option A. The sewer waterfall passage. A crumbling sewer grate leads down into the ancient waterworks beneath Khefer-Rah. They must navigate old deadly aqueducts rumored to hide an underground river and waterfall that could sweep them out into the desert. But it's dark, maze-like, and filled with things better left forgotten. Option B, the abandoned caravan route. They sprint for the old caravan road beyond the city walls, dodging patrols and cultist scouts. The road is exposed, risky, but if they can survive until dawn, caravan nomads may help them vanish into the desert. Option C, hide among the slum markets. They duck into the lawless sprawl of Khefer-Rah's poorest districts, a maze of crumbling tents, dying fires, and desperate souls. Here, among thieves and assassins, no one cares about cultists or soldiers, but danger from the locals is just as deadly. Choose wisely!
Oh, man. Well, I guess the people listening to this episode have a lot to think about for next week.
Goodness me, what are we gonna do? Oh no, what are we gonna do?
I think we'll end the episode. Goodbye!
Goodbye!
Before we go, we've got our very first Patreon supporter to shout out. Thank you very much to Lady Limpet Barnacle, who has joined our community on Patreon at least $10 a month. We could not do this show without your support and the support of all of our listeners. So if you're listening at home and would like to join Lady Limpet Barnacle in getting access to exclusive content, the ability to vote on stories, signed, tasteful nude of Xander Rawlins, not an official offer, but hey, he'll do it, then join our super cool club on Patreon. The Big Quest Ion is a BQI Media production, created and produced by Taylor Gledhill and Xander Rawlins. This episode of the BQI Pod was edited by Taylor Gledhill with original music by Xander Rawlins and Pally Inc. Written in part thanks to the intellectual property theft of AI large language models, and some charitable help from the human storytellers. All voices, production, and post-production processes are a painstaking labor of love by the creators and remain pure and untouched by AI, so if you would like to support the human artists behind the BQI, find us on Patreon or at bqimedia.com, where you can get access to an ads-free version of the podcast, BQI merch, bonus extras, and exciting perks such as helping us choose which stories to tell next. All characters are voiced by the creators. Copyright 2025, all rights reserved.
Grumpy and miserable, everything's wrong.
It's just a lot of faffing.